Alright, welcome back.
We had lunch. And
we did have lunch, and now apparently I'm dying.
I think Chris thought of the best fucking ad that we'll ever make if we get sponsored by a certain company.
Yes, I'll keep it a secret forever. Don't want anyone stealing this brilliant idea.
Yep.
Oh, man. Oh, it's this guy. Pompadour. Pompadour.
Dante. Operation Starfall is going well, won't you say? Only 2 bosses left. This whole experience has been eye-opening, to say the least. I'm glad I could take part. I'm curious, Dante. What do you think of...
Cassiopeia.
They can't be trusted.
I bet she has big fat-ass titties!
According to Rule 34, yes.
Big fat-ass titties! According to Rule 34, she also likes fucking Eevees, so I don't really think we should take them as a source.
Yeah. No, that's her thing, Chris.
Fucking Eevees?
Yes.
I mean, that's a lot of the internet's thing, but that doesn't mean we should discuss it.
Yes. Is that so?
Do you know Vaporeon's the most compatible Pokemon, though, when it comes to human Pokemon breeding? Anyways.
I don't like the internet.
Dude, fucking fun fact, every time I name a video that we play Pokemon, every time I name a video Vaporeon's the most compatible, or Vaporeon compatible, or whatever the fuck it is, it always gets the most views in the whole series.
Yeah.
Every fucking time.
It's because Vaporeon is the most compatible Pokemon.
She is the most compatible Pokemon.
Personally, I don't think Cassiopeia feels any hate or resentment toward Team Star.
I mean...
No, there must be other reasons behind Operation Starfall.
Dude, it's almost like she's like their leader / friend.
We don't know that information yet!
Oh my god. Anyways.
I can't be. Well, I'd best get back to keeping watch. Call me if you decide to take on the base.
I always want them to end that sentence with "don't need me" whenever someone says "call me if you need me." Don't need me. I used to always tell my friend from work to do that, and he never did.
I will return later, when it's time for the young master's piano lesson. Until then, please give him my regards. Yes, Mr.
Hermington.
Huh? And who might you be, young man? A friend of the young master's, I presume? Young master? I'm not sure. Ah, I see. Since you are unaware, I must inform you that this is the base of the Team Star's fairy crew. The
Rechba
squad, led by young master...
Ortega sounds right, yeah.
Mr. Hemington, I don't think we're supposed to be giving out that information.
She's trembling.
No? Then please accept my apologies. Do you have any idea who this young man might be? He's no friend of ours. You know, I think he might be here to try and take us on. Oh! Understood. In that case, I take it you are an adversary of the young master.
You are correct. I wish to kill your young master.
Yes, that's right. Or I guess that follows.
I guess that follows. That feels relatable.
Is that so? Then that leaves me but one last thing to ask you. What are your intentions with my son?
Huh? Oh, he's more like their brother.
I know. Would you be so kind as to indulge me in a quick battle?
Sure.
I mean,
I've got nothing.
I won't be able to proceed unless I do it.
Because I've got nothing better to do with my fucking time.
Pokemon trainer.
You're challenged to a Pokemon tamer Higginton.
You should just call him Butler, because that's what he is.
You've been challenged. You've been challenged by Sebastian.
Sebastian. Cargo's
vroom. Deja vu. I'm just beating the stage before I run the streets and I go up to go. I'm in moves. I'm the sons and that Pokemon was really fucking. You see him like snap back into place.
Snap back to reality.
Whoop! There goes gravity. Oh, there's no tragedy. Oh, there goes melody. I don't know the whole thing.
You gotta move yourself to the music to move.
Derek, stop being white at me.
No. Go vroom vroom! I think this is the first time we've actually used deja vu.
Deja vu. I think so. Yeah, I think you're right.
Deja vu. Da, 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 da.
Strange before, higher on the streets than the ghosts of dead to go. And they move on the sons of mystery, and on the streets of accounted by the beast. Whoa! And down, 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 down.
Now we want to listen to some disco punk.
That is not disco punk.
I know.
That is not even close to the right genre.
I know. We'll take them on.
You mean Eurobeat?
Yes, I do.
The Euro.
That gentlemanly guy used to be the director of the academy. I think. At least that's what I've heard.
Okay.
Now he's like tutoring the boss or something. He shows up sometimes to take the boss to his lessons. Hang on, why am I explaining this to you? You're no doubt here to make trouble. So I gotta let everybody know.
Okay. You do that.
Hasta la vista.
Baby. She's got some short-ass shorts.
Yes.
See them fucking short shorts? Like, goddamn.
Ring ting ting ting. Ring ting 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 ting. Ball guy. I see. The guard has been dealt with. Good job.
He wasn't really a guard. He was just kind of a... Oh, whatever.
This base belongs to Team Star's ferry crew, the Richardson Squad.
Yeah.
Their boss, Ortega, is the mechanic of the team. He might be the youngest of the bosses, but his battle skills are no joke. Underestimate him, and things will go south for you quickly.
Okay.
He's always a real lead-by-from-the-back type. He gets his guns to do the dirty work for him.
How would you know that? Can you please elaborate?
His weak point is he has a short fuse. Get him good and angry, and he'll march up to the front line
Relatable.
to deal with you himself. In terms of tactics, there's nothing else for him but to take on those lackeys he sent your way. Just tough it out until Ortega shows up and go for that. Ring the bell at the gates once you run ready for and to kick off the phase of the operation. Time to wipe this off the map. Yeah.
Alright.
I'm Dante.
Let's go wipe them off the map.
Now I grabbed this because I saw it earlier and I was like, there's a fucking item.
You know what I realized while we've been playing this?
What, this game's terrible and you hate it?
No, I had a solid moment where I was just like, is this me or has the game have been like less buggy lately? And then I went, no, it hasn't been. I've just been paying less attention to what's happening. Because, like, I was just like, I feel like I haven't seen slowdown in a while. And then we moved the camera 2 inches, and it slowed down immediately. And I was like, no, I just haven't been paying attention.
Dude, there's a lot of grass textures on the screen right now.
So much grass texture.
See, that's their problem. There's a lot of grass texture.
They added too much grass. That was really the issue, was the amount of grass added. It's not the horrible optimization of this.
This game is great. Grass. I don't know what you're talking about. Chansey.
Does Pokemon have their own game engine? Do we know? This isn't made in like Unreal or Unity or something, right? It's like
I don't know.
Sure it's their own engine.
I honestly don't. No.
I think that might be most of their problem is that they use their own engine and they're not actually good enough to make one.
You're probably right.
Because like oh hey, it's the tiny one. Dude, you remember when AZ spent 3,000 years trying to fuck one of these?
That checks out.
I just watched some people talk about that game, and they were just like, he spent 3,000 years to like be in a relationship with one, and I was like, I don't think it was a relationship. And they're just like, it might have just been me because I was younger and I was trying to get everything to fuck everything, but like, I'm pretty sure they were in a relationship, and I'm like, I didn't get that.
No. No, I'm pretty sure it was Pokemon that was his like best friend, and that's why he got upset.
I mean, they could have been more than friends.
Yeah,
there was friends with benefits. And his benefit was getting a giant fuck-off death laser.
Yeah.
So it's hard to argue with that. That's a pretty solid argument, I gotta say. My favorite is just like, AZ happened, and then there was a big war, and his best friend disappeared, so he built a big fuck-off death laser to murder everything on the planet. And it's like, wait, what?
Yeah, that was the lore of Pokemon. You weren't paying attention?
I mean, it ended the war, but it made his friend disappear. Which I guess was his punishment for using the fuck off death laser. I'm still not entirely sure why anything in that story happens. And I mean, like, anything in that story. As much as I think Gen 6 is the last good Pokemon gen, I would argue it has the worst fucking story of any Pokemon game because it makes no fucking sense at any point, and it's never explained.
Dude, I don't know. That just seems like a you problem. You just didn't understand it.
Like, there's just
it was too high concept for you to understand it.
There's just a giant living amongst the people of France for 3,000 years that no one acknowledges or talks about, and it's never explained why he lived 3,000 years, how he got there, why he's there, what he's trying to do, why he's doing it in the first place.
You're just not good enough to understand it,
like,
Chris.
The knowledge of the character is just like, he builds big fuck off death laser, and he wants to find his friend, and like, that's all you get.
Yeah, it's not good.
And then meanwhile, while all that's happening, the actual bad guys are doing something.
Like, they're trying to reactivate the machine.
They're trying to reactivate the death laser, but they don't give a reason why.
To destroy the world to make it beautiful again, or some bullshit like that.
Yes, but like, how would that work?
No, it wouldn't. I'm not saying it was a good. I'm not saying it was a good story.
Like, it's not like Team Plasma, where at least the leader of Team Plasma was like, "I'm going to start the world over again." But at least all the grunts were just too stupid to realize that mean all of them died as well. So at least when they were like, "That's going to kill everyone, including you," he was like, "That's my entire point."
That's the point, dumb nuts.
I love it because the entire argument with him has my favorite thing where they're just like, if you do that, that'll get rid of you too. And he's like, no shit!
That's the fucking point.
Team Plasma is what happens when a leader who doesn't want to live gets too much power.
Yeah, no, dude, it is so funny to me because it's just like, that's the fucking point, guys.
Oh no. I bet they're going to sign an alarm. There it is.
Beep, beep.
The alarm.
Code red, Operation Starfall Alert. Everyone, get in your positions. Defend the boss with all your might. And rest assured, intruder, we'll deal with you without our boss's help.
I like the shadows. They seem very natural.
And no time is happening.
Yeah.
And that should be 30 natural. Of our Pokemon in 10 minutes. That's it for you. Good luck with that.
30 Pokemon in 10 minutes? I'm going to need a lot of Viagra first.
Yes.
Oh no, and it's the flower ones? I am going to need Viagra first.
Don't worry, the game will slow down.
Holy... That's not slow down, Derek. That is chugging.
Yep.
Slowdown implies that it's a little slow. That was running at a solid 10 frames a second. You know, it was funny. I was on a forum about frame rate because there's a bunch of old people like me bitching about how young people bitch about how everything isn't 60 frames a second. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And, like, it's funny because one guy in the chain thread was just like, I played Ocarina of Time on the N64. That shit ran at 15 frames a second, and I had no problems with it. And then the other guy under it is just like, it ran at 20 frames a second, and as I read that, I was like, not consistently, and then the next comment under it was just like, not in Hyrule Field, and I was like, yeah. That game barely hit 20.
Dude, that game is also buggy as fuck.
Ocarina of Time?
Yeah.
I mean, it's only buggy as fuck because speedrunners have spent the last 20 years exposing all of its problems.
Decoding it, yeah. I've been meaning to talk about this the whole time we've been playing Pokemon. Mm-hmm. Do you know who Ludwig is?
Yeah, I know Ludwig. Yeah.
I guess he did like a charity stream recently.
Mm-hmm.
Like a 50-hour...
He does a lot of them, to be fair.
I guess he did one like a month or two ago.
Mm-hmm.
But he did a 50-hour stream, right? Where he had a bunch of streamers come out, or speedrunners come out.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, cool. Something to listen to while I'm doing work.
Mm-hmm.
So I did.
Yeah.
But it was fucking funny because one of them was playing Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
And oh boy, he went over how some of these glitches work. And I'm like, this is the stupidest shit, but like, how did they figure this out? Oh, right, because they have no time. They have all the time in the world.
Like, Ocarina of Time is surprisingly well put together, if you don't go looking for all the bugs.
Yeah. Talk about underwhelming. I was expecting someone, but I don't know, a little more beefed up. But whatever. I don't care who you are. Not like I'm going to lose To you, anyway. If you think fairy types are all about cuteness, you're in for a nasty surprise. And then he uses only fucking cute Pokemon. But another game that has a decent amount of bugs that, like...
I love this guy's look, by the way. He's styling and profiling.
Oh, yeah.
He's got the drip.
So, The Wind Waker is a weird game that's been... People have optimized the hell of the speedrun of it, too.
Yeah.
But I'm like, dude, some of the shit you need to do is, like, superhuman for the levels of, like...
Ocarina of Time is very... or not, Breath of the Wild. But the Wild is always, like, is also super, like, technical.
Yeah.
You need to do, like, some very specific shit to do a lot of their stuff.
Oh, you might be outmatched here. Oh, you're very good up.
What I like about Ocarina of... Not Ocarina of Time.
Majora's Mask?
Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild?
Is that, like, Breath of the Wild is, like, one of the only Zelda games where you can just be like, and then I fought the boss.
Yep.
At any point. You can literally come out of there. My favorite playthrough is the Link wakes the fuck up and gets serious playthrough, where he wakes up out of the cave and just makes a beeline to Ganon and just kills him.
Yep. No fucking plot convenience. It's all just like, what?
No story. No getting the Master Sword. No getting any of the fucking people unimprisoned.
Hey!
No abilities.
Hit him with a big ass hammer!
Yo, that's a big ass hammer.
Hey! Whack him with the hammer!
Clunk. Jesus.
God, dude, he didn't even kill it.
That's a lot of damage, though. Yo. Should hit him with another hammer.
We can't use it 2 turns in a row.
I've never been more disappointed in my life.
Yep. And I gotta switch him out because they lowered my attack by 2 stages.
For using the big ass hammer?
They used the move.
Oh, okay.
But, we'll just do this.
Balancement needs nothing.
That's what happens when you have 2 Pokemon that are super effective against their team. You just switch between them.
It's true. Yo, it's super effective. Is this the last form of car? Or does it get another
This is the last
evolution?
form of car.
Okay.
As much as it would be cool to have that as the last form of car.
That thing would be so much cooler. If they let me have the giant fucking soundstage car.
Yes, unfortunately they do.
It's fine. I'm sure modders will make it work in the future. They've been fixing Diamond and Pearl. I don't know if
What the heck? Why is my team on the ropes? That's not fair. How have they been fixing it?
The Platinum and what is it? Shining Diamond and
Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, I
That's it, yeah. They've been fixing it with mods, and, like, my favorite fix, because of how stupid it is, and obviously there's a reason why they don't do it in fucking the actual games usually, is the real size mod, where all the Pokemon are their appropriate actual size in comparison to how they should be to a human and other Pokemon. So, like, you throw Whaler out and you can't see shit.
Yep. Yeah, I think I've seen this.
It's pretty funny. But yeah, they've been fixing a lot of it. They have, like, any Pokemon can walk behind you. They're all actual size, so they're, like, massive now behind you.
So what's
They
funny
fixed
is
graphics.
the Pokemon walking behind you.
Mm-hmm.
In a certain area, you can only have a few Pokemon. But as soon as you get to that area, every Pokemon you can have behind you.
Yeah.
Which I'm like,
Yeah, they just
why hasn't this been implemented? Oh, right.
They just let you do that from the get-go now, and you can use it anywhere.
Let's go.
Which is so much better. They
Deja
fixed
vu?
the models. I think they did I can't remember exactly, but I believe they did a model swap. So, like, the chibi models have been swapped out with, like, the actual models that they use for the battles where they throw them out.
Yeah, that's cool.
They did balance changes. They added more. They added all the Pokemon that Game Freak refused to add for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
Back into the game. They've done a lot. I don't remember exactly because it's been like 6 months since I last saw it. They've probably done even more since I last seen it.
How could he lose? What the heck? Now we have flashback. Yeah, no. So, Chris, you want to play Diamond and Pearl after this?
Nah. Well, actually.
Or do you want to play Arceus?
Who's Arceus?
I don't know. Oh, what the hell? Your toy car won't barge an inch. I told you, it's not a toy. It's called a Starmobile. And I was up all night building it. The problem clear is we weren't given it enough juice. You designed that thing to be powered by two charters, but it's too heavy. That's such a shame. I wanted to see the look on our bullies' faces once we get it moving. And just fucking rolling with a fucking car. I think everybody would be terrified.
The idea of this giant Amazon woman getting bullied is hilarious.
Yes. Fucking this woman who could suplex a person.
The woman who could suplex a grown-ass adult man.
I'm sorry, I really thought it would work. Come, good fellow. 'Tis no
auction of melancholy.
Why to make such a remarkable contraption by the own hand? Genius, thy is the name, Octo. Yeah, well, the point is it doesn't work, is it? If I knew all that effort would have zero payoff, I'd just have asked Mother to buy me a car. See, this is why people can't take you serious. You just say stupid things, and you don't... You know that?
You know that?
What? Malie. Cool it.
You know?
Well, you know?
Would ya? My bad.
Yeah. How about no?
Man, savage.
I mean, even if we put this in the code, for crying out loud. When we started Team Star, we swore to quit relying on our parents or bags of cash to fix our problems for us. Or did you forget?
Yeah, we fix things with our fists and military might. ...
If that hunk of junk can't move, get it moving. We're short on juice. Why don't just crank up the power somehow? Don't take a genius, man. That's easy enough to say, William.
Do you have an actual plan?
Yeah, I'm gonna train my Cinderace and have them evolve. That'll boost firepower, and we'll get the Starmobile moving. No sweat.
No sweat.
But the hour of Operation Star is near at hand. Will you succeed in time? Oh, I'll get it done.
There she goes.
Wait. Oh, you know, she shot her mouth an awful lot, but she means well. I know. Jeez, this sucks. Okay, I don't care. Can we wrap it up?
Man, his backstory was the weakest of all of them.
Yeah. This sucks. I hate myself for losing. But I also can't get over how awesome you were in battle.
Remember, if you hate yourself, Walmart sells tons of ropes.
If any of us squad leaders are defeated, that means we have to step down, and that goes against our code would make me a traitor to the team. Gah, fine. Not like I have a choice anyway, so take this badge already. You better treat it with the respect it deserves.
What is this fucking image?
I don't know. I'm not done yet. Here's my favorite TM, too. Feel free to marvel at how awesome it is.
Dazzling Gleam. That's an okay berry move.
That's actually not bad.
It's okay.
I think it has a base of 80 and does area damage, so it's actually decent in multiplayer. I get it. You're super strong. I admit that much. You busted up my Starmobile.
Fairy type Pokemon, I remember, were severely lacking in 100% base damage move.
Yeah.
In Gen 6.
They've gotten much better. And busted. Young Master Ortega. Mr. Hyington. I guess it's time for my piano lesson, huh? As it happens, I just lost my boss title, so I'll be good on heading home. No, actually, a different matter brought me. There's someone I would like you to meet. He's a distant acquaintance of mine.
Of course he is.
My name is Carvel. Okay, what business do you have here? There's something I want to tell you. You're the son of a wealthy family and heir to a major apparel company. So why did you join Team Star?
Stars.
What a question to ask someone you've just met. Well, my answer is the same as everyone else in the team. Because I was being bullied.
Wow, these people sure are relatable.
So the Academy really does used to have an issue with bullying. Who would have guessed, right? Well, the school was all rainbows and butterflies these days.
I love the fucking... It really had an issue with bullying. You think?
The bullies from back then didn't even go to the Academy anymore. What happened to them? We fucking killed them. As the former director of the Academy, I believe I am the best position to answer that question.
Yeah, I think we'll have to find out more about this answer in the next part. We'll see you guys then. Peace.